On this week's edition of Monday Night Raw, after Roman Reigns shockingly announced he's taking time off from WWE to battle cancer and drop the Universal Championship, all three Shield brothers embraced in an emotional hug, showing their love and support for their real-life friend. Even though they were now one man down, both Ambrose and Rollins wrestled in a tag team match against the current Raw Tag Team Champions Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. The two would work together as a solid tag team and would end the duo's 49-day reign as tag team champions. However, after Ambrose and Rollins celebrated their huge win, Ambrose would shockingly turn on his teammate, executing the Dirty Deeds finisher right on the belt. It wouldn't stop there, as Ambrose would launch a vicious attack, giving him another Dirty Deeds finisher, but this time on the exposed concrete surface. Many fans were shocked at how WWE booked the heel turn the same night Roman Reigns announced he's battling cancer, and that his heel turn was made too soon. Well, Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer newsletter revealed that WWE jumped the gun on the heel turn, and Ambrose was supposed to turn heel much later on, specifically at a big pay-per-view. He also mentioned the heel turn was done in poor taste, mentioning, "He wasn't supposed to turn heel last night. The actual plan was that he was going to turn around Survivor Series, and they moved it up, and they specifically did it to capitalize on the emotions of a guy who's home to fight for his life. We certainly don't believe the turn was in poor taste, as that's what they do. They're a heel wrestler. They do heel things. It was the best way to capitalize on the fans' emotions after they were left heartbroken by the news. It was good booking. We're sure that if they would have done this at Survivor Series, there would have been a good chance that Ambrose would have been cheered, or at the least not get as many boos, as the news of Reigns' battle with cancer wouldn't be in the minds of fans, leading to a less impactful heel turn. Even though from what we've learnt they are now enemies, how will this dynamic play during their reign as Raw Tag Team Champions? We predict that rather than making a stupid angle where the titles are just vacated, it's pretty clear how WWE should book them as Tag Team Champions. Next week or the following week on Raw, they should defend the belts, but instead of Ambrose wrestling, he'll simply leave Rollins on his own, ultimately making it a handicap match and easy pickings for their future opponents. Originally, it was rumoured that all three members of the Shield will battle against each other in a triple threat match at Wrestlemania 35, but with the uncertainty of Roman's return, WWE may just go down the route of Ambrose facing off against Rollins in the main event. Alvarez mentioned, "I believe 100% that the WrestleMania main event is Seth Rollins challenging Dean Ambrose for the WWE title. Now how do you get there? I have no idea." Whilst their future plans could involve the title, this was the WWE's plan all along for WrestleMania 34 until Ambrose was injured, but the feud could easily change if Reigns is able to return before WrestleMania. However, based on the information provided by Cancer Research UK, the treatment for acute lymphoblastic leukemia is divided into three phases. There's remission induction, consolidation therapy, and maintenance therapy. A lot of the process is dependent on the need for surgery and how each individual person responds to the treatment and chemotherapy, but the timeline is between 2 to 3 years. Roman Reigns is an athlete, and whilst he could respond to the therapy quicker, his body will no doubt go through huge changes, and this will almost definitely impact his wrestling career. Again, we wish nothing but positivity for Roman Reigns and his family. But what do you guys think? Was it morally wrong for WWE officials to use Roman Reigns' real-life battle with cancer to get heel heat on Ambrose? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.